Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my library book haul. I'm just currently uploading my January haul because I did a Waterstones haul, but a friend and I also went to Waterstones and MK Library today and spent a lot of time at both places, so I also got some library books. I could only get 3 because of I didn't have any details to get the full account to prove my address, whatever, but I will do that at some point. But it's alright, I only found 3 or 4 anyway, so I just had to put one back, but my friend ended up taking that one in the end. But okay, so the 3 books I have for this haul. The first one is called Invictus by Ryan Graudin. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but it looks really good. Cool. The blurb, it says, time is running out. Faraway McCarthy is a time traveller, with nowhere to call home and nothing to anchor him to the present. Far captains a crew on a dangerous mission into the past. When he collides with Elliot, a mysterious secretive girl, whose very appearance raises questions about time itself, Far immediately distrusts her. He must take a leap of faith, following Elliot on a race against time, if he is to protect everything he's ever loved from disappearing forever. A fast-paced, heart-stopping journey that will leave you breathless. I like the cover. It's very I don't know, you just get a futuristic sort of vibe about it. It says the future's hope is in the past. I'd be quite excited about this one. My friend actually picked it out. There was a few of them she actually picked out, and she was just like, "You should read this. You should read this." And the same when we get to Waterstones, but. I like the sound of this one. I like the sound of a bit of time travel. I don't really read that many books that have time travel in them, so it was a new one for me. Seems like a bit of fantasy, maybe urban fantasy, because it's got kind of contemporary elements, but also seems like it had have fantasy elements. Looks pretty good. It's by the same author who wrote books called Wolf by Wolf and Blood for Blood, if you've ever read those. I haven't, but you guys might have. I think I've heard of Wolf by Wolf, but I haven't read it. But that one looks really good. This one is a series I've heard of quite a lot on BookTube. Delirium by Lauren Oliver. And I've heard it's really, really good. It's about a curse where love is a curse or something. They say that the cure for love will make me happy and safe forever, and I've always believed them until now. Now everything has changed. Now I'd rather be infected with love for the tiniest sliver of a second than live 100 years suffocated by a lie. So my friend pretty much said that she thinks that in this series, because I think Requiem and Pandemonium are the next ones, which I've also heard of, but I've never read it, so it'd be quite good to read these. She said that they try to take love away, which I can imagine is devastating for the world, because not even just romance, but most things that happen in your life, you want to be happy, you love someone, you love something, you're very connected with things, and most of the time that's because you love something. I can't imagine being in that situation, So yeah, that one really, really intrigues me. And also I've heard it's a really good series. I've seen lots about it, and usually the ones I see on BookTube a lot, or I hear about a lot, are because they generally just have really, really exciting premise, and it just sounds like it could be a really good story, and if I like that, I'll happily get into the rest of the series. And the last one I've got has an absolutely beautiful cover, called Splintered. Now this by A.G. Howard. This one was the one my friend Christiane actually picked up and said, "You should read this because this is amazing." It's a Alice in Wonderland retelling, and I've not actually read an Alice retelling before. I have started reading Heartless, if anyone's heard of that one. I can't find it, so I can't tell you who the author is off the top of my head. But that one was really good. But from what I've read of it so far, anyway. But that was one of the ones I jumped across to other books, unfortunately. But she said this one was really, really good, and I'll read a little bit of it for you. It says, Alyssa Gardner hears the thoughts of plants and animals. She hides her delusions for now, but she knows her fate. She'll end up like her mother in an institution. Madness has run in her family ever since her great-great-great-grandmother Alice Liddell told Lewis Carroll for her strange dreams, inspiring his classic Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. But perhaps she's not mad, and perhaps Carroll's stories aren't as whimsical as they first seem. To break the curse of insanity, Alyssa must go down the rabbit hole and right the wrongs of Wonderland, a place full of strange beings with dark agendas. Alyssa brings her real-world crush, the protective Jeb, with her, but once her journey begins, she's torn between his solidity and the enchanting, dangerous magic of Morpheus, her guide to Wonderland. But no one in Wonderland is who they seem to be, not even Alyssa herself. This sounds amazing. I hadn't actually read the blurb either, and she just sort of handed it to me, and I took it and went to get it. But I like the fact that she's kind of like Alice's distant descendant, I think. And it just sounds really, really interesting. It sounds like a proper play on the story, which I really like the idea of. And I think that's going to be my next read once I've read Circe. So there will be book talks very shortly, guys, because I'm probably halfway through Circe. Definitely a big fantasy book, and I'm definitely excited to read this. And I can't believe how beautiful the cover is. If I was to get published one day, I would love my novel to look even half as good as this. But yeah, so that was my library haul, guys. Check out my January haul, because I just uploaded that as well. This one will probably be uploaded shortly after my January haul. So check them both out. Decided to do them separately because I know I'd be there forever in one video. I thought it'd just be good to make it a bit separate instead. But I did actually get them on the same day. But I'm excited to read them all, and I definitely think it's going to be the Alice retelling, then Delirium, and then probably the time travel in the book just afterwards. And then I'll start with my January haul. I would like to read a lot of the books I've got on my shelf currently as well, but now that I've actually been going through these and talking about them, it's actually made me really want to read them even more, so I'm excited. Yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I will keep doing videos like this because this was a lot more fun, and I hope you're reading some great stuff. Let me know if you like or have read any of the books that I mentioned, and we can have a chat about them, or if you want to read them, I'll try to do book talks as soon as I've read them, so that you guys can see what I think and see if you think you'd like to give them a go. And as always, guys, I will talk to you in another video very soon. Bye!